He's going to be looked on as a leader.
Over $300 million per team every year. Can I come over? Are you Airbnb-ing your place? I just saw that foyer. A key to any person's heart is their favorite team, as well as 2 cakes. Was one an ice cream cake?
Raptors ring ceremony and banner ceremony at the beginning of the year was so much fun, they're going to do it again. Just over there in Oakland, another dynasty, the Golden State Warriors, who are looking to win their 3rd straight NBA championship, and in their way, the Toronto Raptors. People, very festive to say the least. They had Canadian food, they had an amazing spread here, kept everyone fed. It was on the house, paid for by the government of Canada.
About those jet suits, not exactly a sport yet, more like something you would do on holiday, albeit a very expensive holiday, $500,000, come on. But speaking of vacations, McMaster football head coach Greg Knox was ordered to take an involuntary temporary vacation, or in other words, suspended.
There is a Canadian on the Clippers as well. Burlington's own Fiondu Kabengele is here at Scotiabank Arena, ready to make his first pro game in his home nation of Canada.
Toronto FC midfielder Sebastian Giovinco has been a superstar since the reigning MLS Cup champs signed him back in 2015. But you know what? I've always wondered, while he just terrorizes defenders in North America, why hasn't he suited up for his home country of Italy? Well, he's set to suit up for the Azzurri very soon. Moments after DeMar DeRozan was traded, the words cold and snake were thrown around on social media by some NBA players. But today, Raptors president Masai Ujiri seemed like none of those things. In fact, he looked very human.
Just 2 hours after stepping off a plane from Kenya, Toronto Raptors president Masai Ujiri started his newser on a very Canadian note by saying sorry.
I apologize to DeMar DeRozan for maybe a gap of miscommunication. At the time, we were 4th on the ranks of trying to get anything done.
But eventually, something did get done. The Ujiri traded the lifelong Raptor to San Antonio for Kawhi Leonard, and although DeRozan was beloved, after yet another frustrating playoff exit, Ujiri says he'd had enough.
When I took the job, I could have let the coach go, I could have traded players, but we kept giving a chance and giving a chance, and at some point, you know, like we have to do something different.
Behind the back! And Leonard is different in the best way possible. When healthy, he's regarded as one of the top players in the league.
No-nonsense basketball player that plays on both sides of the floor and produces a championship player.
The term, it's a business, comes up a lot. However, earlier today, Masai Ujiri showed his human side a lot, talking about the pressure that he goes through personally after going through a deal like this.
There's also the human side of this business, and that's the part I really struggle with the most, and that's what's most difficult.
Especially when business interferes with friendships on the team. Have you heard from Kyle Lowry at all since all these moves have been made?
I haven't talked to Kyle. I'm sure Kyle is. I'm sure this is hard on him. One of his best friends in the world. You know, like they did everything together. It was the dynamic duo of the Toronto Raptors for years.
It appears Ujiri's heartfelt words didn't sit well with now former Raptor DeMar DeRozan. Moments after the newser, DeRozan Instagrammed this facepalm emoji over a black background.
All right, now don't think for a second that these feelings that Masai put out to the reporters is going to really get in his way and he needs to make a deal to make his team better. He said that if someone comes up with a trade proposition to his team and it'll actually help them win more games next year, he will not hesitate.